Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to an arcade. Today I'm playing the custom scenario Last Judgment. This popped up in the 5 stars list, so I thought I'd definitely check it out. It says, 1 lamb, 4 horsemen. Judgment Day has arrived and humanity is on the brink of destruction. Choose your path, choose your horsemen, or display them, or to definitely erase the world. So this is pretty cool. This is very cool. Genes are fine. Normal, and I'm going to be calling this... what shall I call it? Harold. The end of time has begun. The first seal of the apocalypse has been broken. The Lamb, annunciator of the end of time, has shone on Earth. Will the 4 horsemen reveal themselves? Kill them all! You're the end of the world, the great changer, the one who destroys. Show humanity how angry you are and wipe them off the face of the earth. Alright, let's start in India. I chose this one not only because of the 5 stars and it was on the top of the list, but because... oh, okay, so... got abilities first. I'm assuming these are the 4 horsemen. Anyway, as I was saying, also because I unlocked the 4 horsemen in Binding of Isaac, so I thought this would be very appropriate. So let's read up on some of the abilities. And there's no transmissions or symptoms at the moment, so let's have a look. Pestilence. The first horseman is out of the Hell's Door. Conquering the world, he is contaminating everything he touches. War. The second horseman rides from the grave. Saber in hand, men fighting each other, fear is everywhere. Death. The fourth annunciator. Descends upon Earth, bringing the end of times with him. Fear is his touch, as it will be the last thing you may know. Famine. The third messenger appears, bringing eternal hunger with him. People are starving, nothing seems to satisfy their appetite. Okay, so I'm glad they have pestilence and famine. A lot of there's a lot of variations of the 4 horsemen, but these 4 are the ones that I'm familiar with. So I think one of them was Wrath. Was one of the interchangeable ones. Override. Humans are trying to fight the symptoms brought by the horsemen on Earth with pills and medications. Override their pathetic attempts, especially in wealthy places. Winter's Cape. The horsemen put on their winter clothes, making them able to evolve in colder countries. That's pretty funny. Hell's Gift. The hot climates, instead of slowing the horsemen, only gives them strength. They feed off sunlight and heat. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I think I'll upgrade the horsemen in order, so Pestilence, War, Famine, and then Death. Mostly because I'm sure Death will bring across some lethality, and that's not exactly what we want, is it? So let's grab Pestilence. I think there's a little bit of lethality, but I can't really tell. Okay, so yeah, Death does have a bit of lethality. So I'm assuming... yes, okay, it unlocks symptoms and transmissions. Very good. Alright, so we've moved. Somehow got to Baltic States. Good job. Alright, so let's grab... alright, that's what evolved. Infection. Cells from pestilence are transmitted to humans, giving them different pathogens. Infectivity is increased. Boils. The 6th plague of Egypt is a skin disease, making skin eruptions on people. Increases infectivity in human countries by water. Toxic cloud. Pestilence aura spreads around him as a smoke cloud, propagating the disease through air and increases infectivity in arid places. Very cool. Flies. That's a flea, but okay. Pestilence comes with a swarm of flies, propagating the disease with Egyptians' fourth plague. Increases infectivity, especially in rural places. Adaptality. Pestilence adapts itself to different climates so that humanity can't escape. Increases infectivity in cold and hot countries. Alright, so let's grab Boils. I'm assuming that's the water and the cloud is air, as it says it travel by air, So yes, it's very cool. I love this plague at the moment. It's very, very well done. Yeah. You know something I haven't seen, something I mentioned in my first custom scenario video, I haven't seen a plague about the Fire Nation yet. I'm surprised, to be honest. I thought someone would jump on that wagon straight away. But apparently not. So I'm just going to upgrade all the transmissions as soon as I can. I don't think there's anything to remove severity, so that's kind of disappointing. 11 for adaptality. The contamination symptom has mutated. What does that say? Okay, contamination. Pestilence cells develop inside their host body, making them prone to disease and more likely to transmit into other people. Multiplication. Cells multiply inside their hosts, which increases the diversity of plagues and makes the apocalypse more difficult to resist to. Guts. People feel in their bodies sickness it contains. The sickness it contains, apologies. Affecting their organs, they start to throw up, which makes contamination more likely. Crying. The pain felt in their bodies make people cry out of despair, which is aggravating infectivity factor. Okay. So let's grab some cold resistance, seeing it's the only thing we can grab. And sit back and watch the apocalypse. Okie dokie. Alright, so we're starting to spread now. So there we go, there's the planes. Crying has mutated, so that's going to increase infectivity. Hopefully there is 0 lethality at the moment, yes. We still have a little bit of severity, which I'm worried about, but not too much. So I'm going to grab medicine. I was going to grab war, but on second thought, it's probably not a good idea, because I assume war's going to unlock a lot of lethal symptoms. Alright, so they've noticed our disease. That's okay, though, because we're doing okay. Just got to get to all the islands. Okay, so they've started work on a cure. That's fine. Got medicine 2. And that's about it. Seems like most of the symptoms are mutating by themselves, which isn't a problem. I do have Darwinist on, so that might be a contributing factor. Alright, so let's grab war. What did war unlock? War mechanism. A small event triggers series of reactions. Fights start in bars and schools at work. Racism, homophobia, sexism. Every reason is a good one. Increases infectivity. I didn't think that would increase infectivity, but okay. Seems like it would be more likely to increase lethality with fighting. How's the cure going? Okay, it's only at 0%. That's fine. So let's have a look at the transmissions for war. Animals rise. Animals are rising to fight humans. Madness is everywhere. Increases infectivity in rural countries and by land. Wounded people are sensible to infections. Sensible? Okay. People go to hospitals and propagate their pathogen. Increases infectivity in wealthy countries and by transport means. Army. Armies are a place of propagation of the pathogen. Soldiers... I lost my place for a second, I don't know why. Having contact with one another increases infectivity in poor countries and mutation. War leads humanity against itself, encouraging contact between the soldier from different countries, increasing infectivity, especially by land. So a lot of these seem to increase infectivity. Let's grab famine. Appetite. Even after eating, people feel a small hunger which triggers them to eat more. Slightly increases infectivity. Feces. People are so hungry that they eat whatever they find, even their own feces or others. Significantly increases infectivity in poor and hot countries. That's disgusting. Worm. Food is crawled with worms, eaten by hungry people while they try to feed themselves. Mutation is more likely with increase of infectivity in human countries. Rat. Famine is followed by rats eating whatever they can find and where they can find it. Increases infectivity and mutation, especially in urban areas. Diseased livestock. The 5th Egyptian plague. Livestock die, cattle are destroyed, people eat any meat they can still find, even rotten, increasing infectivity in poor countries. Alright, that's pretty brutal. Alright, we're 1 horseman away. 1 remains. Okay, so war mechanism has mutated. We're spreading extremely quickly. But I need to infect Russia a bit more. Oh jeez. Okay. So let's grab cold 2. And what's this? Conflagration. Anger is everywhere. Excuse me. Crowds start lighting fires at houses of people they hate, fear or despise. The smoke carries the illness. Ghastly. Alright, so feces seem to have the most infection. And so does blood. Okay. What's next? Worm and looks like human. Alright. So hopefully that helps. I very much need Russia to get infected a bit quicker. I'm surprised they haven't shut border. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, we're on the watch list now. So, things are gonna get difficult. Alright, so Russia's starting to get infected a lot quicker now. That's good. I'm gonna grab death. That's gonna increase lethality. Let's see this. Dead's plague. Soon to be dead people tend to go and see their siblings before death and die in their arms. Transmitting disease in urban areas increases mutation likelihood. Brains. Dead people's brains propagate the disease, releasing spores into the air, highly infectious in arid countries. Ooh. Corpses. The pathogen comes out of dead bodies, making it easier for the plague to evolve and transmit. Increases infectivity through cadavers and urban areas. That sounds very useful. Crow. Death comes in its own followers. Crows are feasting over dead bodies and contaminate the living. Increases infectivity from dead corpses and mutation. So let's grab you and you. And I might grab famines, rats, and I don't think pestilence. War has one. So let's just grab some more dead transmissions. Alright, death. Firstborn's dead. Death, the last of all the Egyptian plagues, the one that convinces the pharaoh to free its captives, and is now the first step death uses to prove its power. Epidemic. Pestilence has now gone lethal. The plague evolves to from contamination level to a massive killer, making people die in terrible suffering. Good. Alright, we're in Greenland. Are we in the Caribbean? Yes. Alright, cure is at 5%. We're in all of the island countries. Good. We are mutating quite quickly. I kind of want to upgrade all the rest of the symptoms just to increase mutation chance. Riots. That's pretty self-explanatory. Freedom. Prisoners break their chains looking for fights, increases the severity of the disease and the infectivity in urban areas. Suicide. Most believers cannot handle the end of the world. They are killing themselves so that they do not have to witness the chaos. Fair enough. Heart attack. Fear makes people easy to scare, easy to surprise. Most of them, suffering from severe hallucinations, cannot handle them. Increases lethality. Darwinism. Only the most adaptive ones survive, for now. Alright, I just want to make sure I've actually infected a lot of people first before I start increasing the death toll. Especially in Greenland, because it's only just gotten in there. Alright, so a lot of stuff is mutating, so let's just be careful. Alright, so apraxia. Bruised tissue causes inability to execute certain movements, reduces infectiousness, but is extremely hard to cure. Good. Global wars. Fights become assaults, assaults become declared wars, reduce the infectivity between countries, but highly increases it inside borders. Not much of... is that famine or pestilence? I think that's famine. Not much of famine has evolved. I'm not sure. I think I'll leave that at the moment. And I think we're pretty good. Just want to let Greenland get a little bit more infected. Just make sure it's not dropping, then I'll be fine. Alright, so a lot of things are mutating. Alright, so I think Greenland will be okay now. Cura's at 25%, that's fine. That's very far away from where I am. Alright, war love. People are prone to engage in fights with anyone, more likely to result in the death of one or many participants. Good. So it seems when you fully infect a tree of famine, pestilence, or war, it unlocks their death situation. So pestilence was turning the plague lethal, war is killing people. So this is pretty good. I'm just going to upgrade these transmissions because it seems they're really helping me out. And let's grab a genetic reshuffle because why the hell not? There are no healthy people left in the world. Good. New Dawn symptom has updated. Updated? Upgraded. Where was New Dawn? It's a new dawn, it's a new day. Okay, so stomach ache. The lack of food induces a dolor in the stomach to humans, making them uncomfortable and prone to vomit. Increases infectivity. Hunger. Hallucinations due to the lack of food begin to trouble people, making them hard to focus on their common tasks, slows down the cure. Even if they are eating more and more food, which makes them fatter, People are still starving. Their bodies can't treat the amount eaten, increases infectivity. What's this one? Starvation. People are so starving that they begin to bite and partially devour their own body, fingers or skin mostly, increases infection rates. Brutal. Alright. I kind of want to upgrade the last symptoms just to, There it is. What is it? Cannibalism. There is no need for food. The need for food is so high that people start eating each other and killing them for their flesh. Only barely increases lethality, but, yeah. So fatness has evolved. That was one of the last ones. So let's grab cannibalism. And that means I fully upgraded the symptom and transmission tree. And the ability tree is lingering. So I guess let's upgrade heat. I've got DNA points and I don't know what to do with them. How much are you? 33. Alright, everyone's about to die. Almost. Nearly there. Nearly. Easy does it. We are getting close. Ooh, a bubba. I don't know how people are still trying to cure it when there's only 3 million people left in the world. That's pretty much end game for me. If there's 3 million people left in the entire world, it's pretty much just like, yeah, we're gonna die. We're gonna die, guys. Yeah, Harold is to eradicate humans. Harold is a bastard. I named it Harold because Harold just sounds like such a nice name. Such a nice guy. You know Harold down the street? He's a lovely guy. Oh yeah, and he also destroyed the world. Alright, so I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Leave a comment down below on any plague that you think I should check out. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.